Alright people, first thing first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Black Series Edition LLC. I'm trying to remove some of this stuff down here at the bottom of my desk so I can move my stand around a little bit here. I'm trying to get my positioning for my stand down here. So let's move some of this stuff out of the way so I can move my stand back and forth nicely without basically bumping into stuff down here that's in my desk. Alright, so as I told you before, these guys are short-lived scam products. And we know this because their products have never worked. We've asked them for testing. We've never got that. And mind you, these are individuals we are taking to court and hitting them with lawsuits and everything else you can possibly think of. First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company's Black Series Edition LLC, Crystal Edge Technology Screens, and Cardboard PC Kingdom. Can't see that, right? There you go. All right, so we're talking about a fellow by the name of PARTAY'S AVs, Danny Rogers. He was a guy who called himself making these screen paint products. So over here, he basically explains in his last YouTube video, Partay is taking over Fusion Light Energy FLE. Well, that's the interesting thing about that, because you don't even know what gain range is. How can you take over a gain that you don't even know what your own gain is? Which we've had messaging multiple times on this and we got nothing back, which you can find all that on the blacklist, where we've reached out to him several times and gotten nothing at all, period, from him on that. So again, he doesn't understand his own gain, never alone trying to explain somebody else. And we do have a new gain on top of that. You compared the lightness on that, but you can't because you disappeared off of YouTube. And your website is dead, which means there is no activity spawning from his site. Nothing. It is dead. Quite frankly, he's paying for a company that he can't even support, and it's not surviving too well. So this video, 7 months ago. 7 months ago. There's nothing there 7 months ago, and that's from his videos. Let's go over to his shorts. See if he got anything in the shorts. Well, last time he did a video in the shorts was 4th of July. So there's been no activity on this site at all, period. These are the last videos that are popping up. There's no activity. Let's go over here to live demonstrations. Anything alive? 6 months ago. 6 months ago. 6 months ago. So there has been no activity on his site. And mind you, this is a person who got caught with his black paint. Caught himself making some black paint. This is a black paint. This is the same fellow who basically blocked 13 million people from the state of Pennsylvania from us buying this product. He blocked every single shopping cart, so we couldn't purchase from him, which I find it kind of interesting. And then put some kind of message at the bottom that he's being harassed. He wasn't being harassed. People were asking him that. I told him, if anybody at the end of the day mention my name, so you're shipping it to me, and I guarantee you won't ship it to you. And that's what happened. He got tired of blocking states, so he just gave up. That's pretty much what happened. Because then trolls were contacting him, and they were saying, hey, look, I'm buying from Mr. Bird. I'm buying from Mr. Bird. And he didn't want to send anything to us because his product doesn't work. And that's the reason why he shut his page down. Now, the page is still there. It's still running. There's just no activity on it whatsoever. And he hasn't made a video in 6 months, 7 months ago. So, again, that page is dead. Alright, let's pop over here to his hype man, Mr. Danny Rogers, which he calls himself Silent Wake 5 SW5. This is actually his YouTube account that is now missing. And the reason why the YouTube account is missing, because, well, this individual got himself in a lot of trouble. Number one, he made false statements about my company that weren't true. He's committed several different counts of fraud, post office mail fraud. It goes on and on and on. And identity theft, because he did use someone's identity and her address to be to commit crimes against us, the United States Postal Service. So not looking too good for him. So really not going to be hard to find him in Flushington, Ohio, with a population of 800 people. That's not hard to track down. And mind you, we got 7 years. Well, actually probably 6 years now. 6 years to prosecute on fraud. Alright, so not going to go too well for this individual. Mind you, committed cyber crimes too, because with those cyber crimes and the stalking we got, again, we really don't have to go over to your state. We can file that with the FBI and online and whatever we have to do, and it just goes through at the end of the day. At the end of the day, we don't have to travel over there. That's something I realized someone was telling us about. If you have lawsuits against someone, usually you have to file a lawsuit within the area where it happened at, because it's a cyber crime. That makes a difference. I mean, we could file here. So you figure that one out when that paperwork gets here to you. But anyway, yeah, so this person right here removed his channel. On top of that, he went in and removed his Facebook. So if you ever notice when I go into my Facebook account and I go to bring up and this pops up, the reason why that pops up because that's the last page I was on. And the last page I was on was by the name of Daniel McAfee. Facebook, Daniel McAfee, 1989. I'm giving that's the date of birth you are. Your date of birth. And Daniel McAfee is the fellow who I just showed you, whose YouTube channel is completely gone, is because he's running. He's in a lot of trouble, like I said. Several different accounts of mail fraud, several different accounts of him making fake receipts and forging our company's names to him, using someone's address without permission, using to commit multiple post office charges, cyber stalking, cyber harassment. It's pretty bad. So yeah, another person running. Let's go over here to Jamie's site. Jamie Fernando Gonzalez of Pro Screen Paint Products. So right here you see his web address. Switch over here. We have his web address right there. What happens if we click on this? You think he's still in business? Let's go click. No, he's not in business anymore. He pulled his website. Why did he pull his website? Well, he claimed to be moving on to bigger and better things, but he committed 2 crimes on the way out. He basically posted my face twice and just in kind of what do you call it, altered and changed it to try to embarrass me on YouTube, and he posted my sister's address and multiple other addresses like the apartment complex and other places we're at. He was posting an address. On top of that, he has massive amounts of copyright infringements and multiple lawsuits coming his way, so he's going to be prosecuted all this year. Unfortunately, he's in California, and California's not doing so well, but lawsuits are lawsuits. Unfortunately, he's going to go through it all because, again, he has to pay for what he's done. But he pulled his website down. Mind you, he's on the blacklist multiple times with Mr. Partay and Danny Rogers. They're all on the blacklist, showing them committing multiple crimes and scamming their customers. Question, where are these individuals at to fulfill your orders and take care of you at the end of the day? Not even there, are they? No, because they got caught doing some pretty dirty stuff, including matching house paint and reselling it to the customers even after finding out it was matching house paint. So, we go to his website. His YouTube channel. What do we have here? This was posted 5 days ago where he tried to make us look bad by saying that, hey, this is a customer who got ripped off by us. Well, let me explain something to you, Mr. Jamie, or Fernando. Let's call you Fernando. Let's explain something to you, all right? Gonzalez is used for me. Gonzalez, let me explain something to you. First things first, how many of these do you get? So if you're only getting once of these, once a year, maybe twice a year, maybe 2 times out of a year, that means we're doing extremely good. Extremely good. If you're only getting that from the door. And you're saying customer experience. What customer experience? A customer, oh gee whiz, you gotta learn to write, man. A customer's experience with FLE. Yeah. So bottom line is, if our stuff didn't work, none of it would work. Not the stuff we have in here. None of this stuff would function and work. It'd be virtually impossible. So basically, we can use this against you by showing the judge that you were just obsessed with our company, and anything you would find, you would scour and look for it to try to make complaints against our business. So let me explain something to you about this guy right here. Well, this fellow pops up here because we had this conversation with this fellow. This fellow went in and was tampering with our products where he was mixing stuff into it, trying to test our products for us. We don't need you testing our products. That's why we go through background verification and all the testing we do to make sure our products work 100%. That's why we literally have so much testing on our product, we can literally make something called match or better, where we challenge people to beat our demonstrations to match or better them, which again, you know they never do. I hope to get an acceptable response from you. After spending so much time of my free day doing tests for you. We didn't ask him to do tests. No one asked him to do tests. But he felt the need to go in and mix things in with the product. Let's go over here and show you that you can see these black markings on the screen. That's black paint. Why are you deliberately putting black paint into the screen knowing that this is going to damage the screen? And that's what he was doing here. Let's see if we can get another one here. I think I'm too far back. One of these trigger this thing. Nope. I don't want to go that way, right? There we go. There we go. That's the paint he was mixing in with our product. Again, once you void that, once you mix up into it, you have voided your warranty on the product. Which now we can't even request a ship back from you, which we requested when the first time we saw the video. Hey, we requested some ship backs from him. He refused to send the item back. 3 requests went through, he ignored all 3 of them. Did he show you these pictures? No, he just showed you this picture. That's basically about it. And taken by this picture with the black paint he smeared on the screen. This is black paint he smeared on the screen. I don't know whether he's trying to say this is our product or whatever he said, but by YouTube, not YouTube, but PayPal, the pictures we submitted to PayPal, these pictures we submitted to PayPal, showing him putting black paint, doing multiple tests. You can see 1, 2, and 3. He was doing tests on the products, stuff like that. Clearly shows that he was messing with it. And that's the reason why he lost his claim. He's already lost his claim. He has 10 days to appeal, which means tomorrow is the last day for him to appeal. But we already went in and provided all the evidence. Mind you, to the customer, you have a batch number sitting on your product showing your product was fully tested before it was shipped to you. We also showed multiple tests of the product being tested. If that was the case and the product didn't work, well, you know, none of our tests would be real. So you're saying that all the testing I did is fake? The batch numbers are fake and your tests are the only ones that are real? All the customers who have our products, they're fake too? The church who comes on and does a testimony for my company, they're fake? The screen we got to push a 150-inch screen through a window, oh, they're fake? Oh, the carrying place, we walked through an entire building with an ultra-short projector and a Sony and produced images all over the environment in front of a whole bunch of people, so those are all fake too? The fact that I had to be on site over 60 times this year, those are going to be all fake too? See, there you go. You're going to mess around and get yourself to 302. So, this fellow lost his claim. Now, if he didn't tamper with it, and we sent them videos on what a ship back policy is where we have you ship the item back, and we tested against the claim that you're making against our products. It's virtually impossible to get around batch number verifications because it shows your product made in a large container. Now, again, that's like going to the World's Fair and getting strawberry drink. You get a strawberry drink, and for some reason yours comes out lemon. What are the odds of that happening? It ain't going to happen, right? That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So it's pretty much out of the batch number verification, out of the 5-gallon container, that means everybody's product would have came up the exact same way. There you go. I don't think they understand this at all. I don't know why he thinks that he's supposed to be doing his testing for us, but nobody, you're not supposed to be doing any testing for us. I'm going to turn this out for a minute. Hold on. Okay, make sure I got nobody else's information popping up because I got stuff in here. Anyway, so right here, as you can see, this is the links we show him that he went to the website where you purchased. We show PayPal. He went to the website, he purchased from us. Shows us links here and links here. Multiple links showing the product was tested before you even bought it, which means if you had did your research and went to the site and looked at everything, you would have noticed everything is tested. It's right there. All the links are there. We're the only people who have shopping carts who have that. The simple fact that you didn't even, that you look past all of this and went in and did what you did, call yourself testing for us, why would we need you to test for us when we have test results right there? But you thought your results would be better. That's what you thought. All right. So that means all our customers would have had the same bad experience. Product wouldn't have been working or whatsoever. And we do have a customer's demonstration in there, by the way. All right, cleaning, getting rid of that mess. Let's move on from here. So yeah, he thought he had us by saying, oh, I got him now. I got a customer. Yeah, you got a customer who lost his claim on PayPal because, again, we can show he was tampering with the item. Let's go over to your shorts. Anything popping up in your shorts? One video. That's it. And when he has one video popping up in his shorts, that's it. And it also shows you doing doing, I can't think of the name of it, 3D printing, which is something he's not supposed to be doing in that apartment due to the fact that his environment is not designed for it. Can't do 3D printing in apartments at all, period. Look. So trying to go to Home Depot, black paint can't do it. Yeah, we've done this already, man. You're just repeating stuff all over again. So moving on to bigger and better things you have not done. The only thing you have been doing is just basically just mocking our company. Mind you, Fernando, you're being sued for this either way. So if you want, we could send you out that contract in court. $500,000. Bet you don't show up. All right, then. We'll easy send it out to you with no problem whatsoever. But again, your product doesn't work. No one's buying it. It's off the market. That's it. You're done. That's it. That's the end of it. And the only thing you have left is just printing. I don't know. And he's not supposed to be doing this because you can't use those machines inside of an apartment with populated people because they do give off chemicals and smells. But he has bigger problems to worry about. He's being sued. And he's got multiple lawsuits coming this way this year. Other than that, you have no real activity on your page at all, period. Let's go over here to live demonstrations. Anything in live? Nope. This stream was 1 month ago. That's basically about it. And this is where he claims at the end of the day that he can make our dark, superior gunmetal Cinemax. Yeah, you can't even make your own paint correctly. Mind you, stuff match house paint multiple times. That's what it's done. Alright, well that's basically about it. You got a screen paint product that doesn't work, and he doesn't even have a website. I don't know how he's going to call himself selling to his customers. He doesn't even have a website at all, period. Mind you, he's also facing perjury charges because he committed perjury against his own LLC. So he's looking at a lot of problems down the road. With the LLC, that nonsense going on, with the fact that he's being sued from our company multiple times, doesn't even have a website, called himself moving on to bigger and better things, but that involved him coming back on and basically committing 2 more crimes, which again you're being sued for. Posting my picture twice, that's defamation. We'll get you on a cyber harassment and bully charge for that, and we're going to sue you up for a lot of money. Alright, well, that being said, I got to move on. I got work to do. But just to show you a recap where these people are at between where we're at right now. Now, I'm going on site. I got all my new technology. I'm building a new halo system for my screen, which I'm making a bigger one. Where's the stand for the bottom part of this thing? There we go. I'm actually building a new halo system. A bigger one. It's going to wrap all the way around the screen. Why not? That technology takes in everything. And you guys are doing nothing at all, period. You're just running. Pretty much you're just running. That's it. So, between what's going on in California right now, I believe the city's going to be intact. I don't think that fire is going to reach all the way past the 405 and embed itself into the city. Hopefully it doesn't do that. I feel sorry for those people who had to go through that horrible fire to begin with. But I think there is going to be, we can basically figure a way how to get a process server to his front door, because things are going to be a big gridlock down there for a bit. But we can always send a certified mail right directly to his door. So we'll have to go talk to the courts and figure out how to get that done. But Mr. Fernando, you are being served for lawsuits and prison time. So just to let you know, we haven't forgot about you. We will be reaching out to you very soon. All right. Until then, if you feel the need, you still want to talk trash, well, we have this challenge. It's $500,000. How about we go into court, you sign it. We'll sign, we know where you live at. We'll sign it right over to you. Send it right over to you. Certified mail, and you can sign it. And we can go from there. And I'll see you in court. All right.